Hi guys, in today's video I want to show you how I propagate the string of hearts. For the first method, I want to show you how to use sphagnum moss. I got this online, but you can also get it in your local nursery. So I just wash the sphagnum moss and make sure they're wet and completely wring it out until I see no more water coming out. So for propagating, you don't really want your medium to be too wet, otherwise it might cause rot in your cuttings. So I make sure I really wring the water out. And once I see there's no more water coming out, then I just loosely put it in my propagation container. For this one, I just use a recycled to-go container. And now we start cutting. So just cut in between the leaves, and this is what they call the butterfly method. And from where you're cutting in those ends, that's actually where the new growth will come out. And again, just cut in between the leaves. And when you're done cutting, you simply have to put it on top of the sphagnum moss. As for care for string of hearts, I put them in bright indirect light. And for watering, I water them pretty much like I water succulents, where I wait for them to completely dry out and water them thoroughly. Make sure your pots have holes so that water can drain out completely. So once that's all done, all you have to do is put your lid on. I put holes in it so there's air circulation, and put it in the spot where there's bright indirect light. I check the sphagnum moss every now and then to make sure that it's still damp, and if it dries up, then I'm just gonna use a mister and spray the sphagnum moss. The other method is just the water propagation. So for this, I just simply cut the leaves around the string, and that will create like the grow point in your string. So where you cut, where that node is, you want to stick it in the water and make sure that it's touching the water. And just put it in bright indirect light and change water as needed. And that's it.